Hi, I'm Barbra Brady, here with yoga community today for those of you who come to my classes typically on a Sunday. This is going to be like that. This will be some gentle yoga and then yoga nidra. And today's yoga nidra will be particularly for getting rid of doubt, letting go of doubt. Gentle yoga, yoga nidra. We'll be starting today. If you have a blanket, that would be helpful. Just like something similar to a yoga blanket, folded like this, like a bolster, because we'll be starting lying down on your belly in crocodile makarasana. So you'll be lying down on your belly, and you have a blanket to support your arms, which you're going to cross. So as you lie on your belly, cross your arms, take your feet as wide as your mat, turn your toes out, and then rest your head on your top arm. So please continue to settle yourself in as I sit up to talk you through the refinement of crocodile. In crocodile, you notice that your upper ribs are off the ground, bottommost ribs are on the ground, and you feel your abdomen in contact with the ground. Make any adjustments you need to be completely comfortable right now in this moment. Find your comfort. Sometimes moving the arms either slightly up or slightly down can make you more comfortable. Again, feet are as wide as your mat with the toes turned out. As you rest your forehead on the top arm, let the whole body begin to relax. And you begin to notice your breath. Breathing easily, gently in and out of the nostrils. Restful, peaceful breath. And feel the whole body relax into this pose. Crocodile is designed for calming the nervous system. It promotes diaphragmatic breath, which simply means you can really feel now the presence of your abdomen and how it moves with the breath. They are below the rib cage. Feel the movement, the flow of your breath. And begin to settle in to a count that is equal inhale and exhale. This is called samavriti. The length and quality of your inhale balanced with the length and quality of your exhale. Give yourself time for samavriti to settle in. Settle in. Effortless awareness. You might even imagine that now you already have the sensibility of yoga nidra. Effortless awareness, present moment awareness. As you continue to feel the breath in the abdomen, also notice it in your lower back. Feel a little subtle movement in your lower back as you continue to lie in crocodile. Might even feel the sensation of your breath along your side ribs. No force, no strain. Just a few more breaths here. Feel yourself saturated with a sense of calm. And then somewhere in your next 3 or 4 breaths, ease back into child's pose, balasana. Hips to your heels, arms in front, child's pose. With an inhale, come up to hands and knees. Reshape your breath for Samavriti. Equal inhale, exhale, and allow this to move into cat-cow. Start the movement at the base of your spine, at your pelvis. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your back, lower your head. And inhale, start that at your tailbone also. Tip your tailbone up. Moving one vertebra at a time, eventually lifting your chin. Please continue with cat-cow, rounding on your exhales. And inhale, scooping out the lower back, lift the heart, and eventually the head. Move at your breath pace. Smooth, steady, balanced. You continue to shape the breath. We'll now move into Chakravakasana, similar to what you were already doing. Now on your exhales, round your back, bend your arms, return to child's pose. During your inhale, you return to hands and knees. During your exhale, return to child's pose, rounded back. Please continue on your breath. Let your breath be your guide, the conductor of your body. Next time you're in child's pose, stay there. Take a side bend. Walk your hands over to the right. Draw your left shoulder back into the body. If your head rests on the ground, allow it to. As you continue in your side bend, breathe space into the left side body. And pay attention on purpose to the present moment as you walk your hands through the center and then walk your hands over to the left, opposite side. Draw the right shoulder back into the body. As you bow open the right side body. And come back to center. And come up onto your shins, onto your knees. You're in a kneeling position. We'll take a little flow from here. Take your hands to your lower back, palms face back. Inhale, reach your arms up and back. It's a little back bend. Exhale, child's pose, hands to your lower back. Turn your head to one side. Ride your breath. On your inhale, return to kneeling, arms up and back into a back bend. Exhale, head turns the opposite side. Please continue on your breath. Inhales, rising and reaching back. And exhale, return to child's pose. 2 more. And with your next exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time, hands a little bit in front of your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees hip distance, tuck your toes. Start out with your knees bent, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And here we create spaciousness in the spine. Lengthen your spine on your inhales. Draw your navel toward your spine on your exhales. Then take baby steps to your hands and come into a dangling forward bend, Uttanasana, holding onto your elbows. Lower your head. Let your knees be at least slightly bent. Then place your hands on your hips, press through the feet. Inhale, come up to stand. And once you're standing, roll your shoulders. And feel that sensation. Let's really tune in, notice all the nuances, where you feel this in your body, body sensing. And we'll take another side bend. Step your feet a little bit wider than your hips, toes turned out. With an inhale, take your right arm up. Sink the shoulder, side bend. Keep dropping the top shoulder back into its socket. An inhale brings you upright, and exhale lowers the arm. Pause. Give yourself time to pause. And then inhale. Drop the shoulder, take your side bend. Spaciousness created along the side body. Next, inhale, come up. Exhale, float the arm down. And step your feet hip distance and parallel for half sun salutations, Ardha Surya Namaskar. Palms together at your heart. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, swan dive. Take your navel towards your spine. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, you can bend your knees if you like, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, come up. Reach wide so your back is long. And exhale, palms together at your heart. Again, inhale, reaching up. Spacious in the rib cage. Exhale, navel towards spine. If you have back issues, you might want to bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine long. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, palms come together. 2 more. Exhale, you fold. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Ride your inhale up. And we'll take one more. Bring about a feeling of timelessness. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, arms wide. Inhale, come up. And exhale, palms together at your heart. And pause. We'll next be stepping the feet wide so your feet are on your mat long ways. Feet are parallel. We'll take a twist and a forward bend with slow exhales now. Reaching your arms out, inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. Lower your left hand to the ground. You might need to bend your knees. If you have a yoga block with you, you're welcome to use it. You also can place your hand on your hip if that's more comfortable. Inhales, feel your spine lengthen. And exhales, twisting from your navel center. Hand on your hip or arm reaching up. Notice a slight pause between your exhale and your inhale. Pressing into your feet, inhale, come all the way up, arms reach wide, and we'll go to side 2. You can take your hand to your hip if you like. Lower your right hand, lengthen your spine. Inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, twist from the navel center. Hand either on the hip or arm up. Once you get comfortable here, including bending your knees if you like, begin to feel a slight pause between your exhale and your inhale. Next, exhale, both hands to the ground. If that seems like the floor is a long ways away, you're welcome to place your hands on your outer shins. Otherwise, hands shoulders distance. Lower your head. You're in a wide stance, forward bend, Prasarita Padottanasana A. Please begin to slow down your exhales. For instance, inhale to a count of 3, exhale to a count of 6. This is calming. Some of you might find it comfortable to inhale to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 8. No force, no pressure. You want to be sure the breath remains smooth and steady. Slow exhales.
Then please find your way back into child's pose. And come up to sit, and we'll prepare for Yoga Nidra. So if you don't already have your props, blankets to cover your mat, a blanket for under your head, maybe a rolled up blanket under your knees, put on your socks, put on a sweater, and if you're in a light-filled room, find a scarf or even a long sleeve of a shirt that you could drape over your eyes. So, if you don't have those props with you, you could pause for a moment, get your props, then cover up your mat with your blanket so you have padding, and find your way to a very comfortable bed. We'll be starting Yoga Nidra in a moment. So take your time now to lie down on your back in Shavasana. Take your time. Get comfortable. Make sure your head is supported, covering your eyes. So your feet, your heels, are a little bit wider than your hips with the toes turned out. Settle your shoulder blades down your back. Let your eyes close, sinking deeply into the socket. Snuggle down. And resolve now that for the practice of Yoga Nidra, you'll allow this to be a time of nothing to do, nothing to accomplish, no roles to assume, no problems to solve. Let this be your resolve. Relax. And relax once more. As you settle into deep, diaphragmatic breath, meaning you feel the movement of your breath in the abdomen below the rib cage. Deep diaphragmatic breath. Initially, you're using your mind to shape the breath. And the breath then shapes the mind, turning it inward. Please continue a few more rounds. Diaphragmatic breath, continuous and smooth. Effortless and aware. As you continue breathing, you notice the mind withdrawing from the outer world and turning to your inner world.
allow the breath to return to its involuntary flow. Just notice your breath. Return to its natural, perfect rhythm for this moment. You're still noticing the abdomen move. Your chest is quite still. Aware of your body breathing. Relax completely. The breath flows effortlessly. And please begin to notice sensations in the body. Just notice. If you notice any holding in the body, any contraction, any engagement in the body, let that go during your exhales. Relinquish all cares, as well as any holding patterns in your body on your exhales. Inhales, feel as if the earth rises up to hold and cradle your body. And as you feel this on your inhales, you know there's no need for the body to do any holding. Let go of holding on your exhales. Let it sink down toward the center of the planet. Inhales, the earth rises up to greet, hold, and cradle your body. You feel the body increasingly soft, the mind increasingly clear. And as you continue to watch your breath, you feel that every inhale refills you with vital force, prana. Each exhale disperses any stress, any tension, any concern. Let it go with every exhale. The mind increasingly clear. The body increasingly soft, relaxed. Please move your awareness now into the midbrain. There you sense a healing presence and see or sense a starlight point of light filling the space of the midbrain. We'll continue to move this awareness through the body, effortlessly, no trying. Just noticing, Notice the space of your throat center. See or sense a starlight point of light, healing presence in this space. Same thing in your right shoulder joint. Starlight point of light. Right elbow joint, healing presence in this space. Right wrist joint. Tip of the right thumb. Tip of the right index finger. Tip of the middle finger. Tip of the ring finger, effortless. Tip of the little finger. Right wrist joint. Right elbow joint. Shoulder. Throat center, starlight point of light. Healing presence. Center of your left shoulder joint. Center of the left elbow joint. No trying, no doing. Wrist. Tip of the left thumb. Tip of the left index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. The whole body relaxed. Center of your left wrist joint. Elbow. Shoulder, throat center, effortless. Heart center, deep in the body beneath the breastbone, luminous with starlight. Right chest, heart center. Left chest, heart center, navel center, top of your sacrum, right hip joint, right knee joint, ankle, tip of the right big toe, starlight point of light, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the fifth toe, ankle joint, knee joint, hip, top of the sacrum, center of your left hip joint, effortless, knee, ankle, tip of your left big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, fourth, fifth, left ankle joint, knee, relax, hip, top of the sacrum, navel center, heart center, throat center, midbrain. See your body as an infinite expanse of space. See or sense all of these points of starlight now, simultaneous. Your own brilliant, luminous constellation. You are these points of light, as well as the space between them, and the space beyond. Rest in your own luminosity. Ripples of relaxation flowing throughout the mind. Boundless space. And please become aware of the current of your breath, the air currents moving through each nostril, right and left. Effortless. Begin mental alternate nostril breath on the left. Mentally inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Please continue changing nostrils on your exhales. The inhales rise from just below the tip of that nostril up to the third eye center, where you change sides and mentally exhale through the opposite nostril. Relax the breath. Place your awareness in the midbrain and now the heart center. You sense an energetic link, pathway between the two. The heart is the abode of peace and oneness. As you rest, sensing the wisdom and light and peace that unfolds in this space. Let go of any beliefs, thoughts,
or concerns as you rest in the seat of effortless joy and peace that is the heart. With restful awareness, begin to see or sense the shape, the form of your higher self as a golden egg or a golden aura that surrounds your body at about 1 arm's length in all directions. Don't try to see it. Sense. You are this presence, this golden egg of presence. This, the form of your highest self. Rest in this golden aura. Subsumed in the presence of your highest self. You enter a realm beyond all limiting conditions and thoughts. Resting in your higher self, you are free, pristine, boundless. Rest in the golden egg. The body sleeps. The mind sleeps. Awareness remains aware. Awareness is exalted in this experience of golden presence. Here, you rest in a state of doubtlessness. Rest in a state of doubtlessness. And find the very center, the core of this presence. It is your heart. You are in your heart of hearts. Resting in your heart, you're steeped in effortless oneness and doubtlessness. You are now in a realm beyond past, present, and future. Let go of all forms, all shapes, all images. You rest in a state of Yoga Nidra, enlightened sleep. You rest on the running stream of time.
And gently bring your awareness back to your body. Back to your body breathing. And deepen your breath. Feel it move to your extremities and let them stir. Just subtle movement coming back to the body. Effortless. And when you feel ready, roll over onto your right side and we'll adjust there for a minute or two. Just curled onto the fetal position, into the fetal position on your right side as a transition. Effortlessly and slowly, mindfully, begin to find your way up to a seat again. The practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. Once you're seated upright again, take as long as you need to come back to light.